don't know why my phone starts recording before I'm ready, but it does. Anywho, welcome to my kitchen, y'all. I'm Charlene. My hair is back. My hands are washed. Why are my fingertips red? Anyway, my hair's back. My hands are washed. Let's get to cooking. Today we're going to make something that I had never heard of until yesterday. It's called swamp potatoes. I just recently started watching I believe her name is Renee. Renee is her name. And her channel is Little Village Homestead, I believe. Anywho, yesterday she made, well, not yesterday, but the video I watched yesterday, she made swamp potatoes. And that just really looked and sounded very interesting to me. So, that's what we're going to make today. Let me show you what I'm doing. At the moment, At the moment, I am cutting up an onion. I'm doing it in slices. And then I'm going to use my chopper. Because I'm not real good at making uniform cuts. I'm not too bad, but not perfect. Sorry, I know this is loud, but this makes it so much easier. Okay, there's that. Now, it calls for 2 pounds of fresh green beans. I don't have fresh green beans. I don't really care for fresh green beans. I do, however, like canned green beans. And I don't necessarily mean in the can you buy from the grocery store. See, I canned these myself back in June. So we're going to use 2 jars of that. These are 16-ounce jars. So, yep, that's the sound you want to hear. Let me see, where's a good spot? Okay. Yep, that's what I want to hear. Okay. I'm going to dump the liquid out of these and add that to my bowl. Not the liquid, beans. Boy, this jar's got a lot of liquid. Okay. Okay, add the beans to the bowl. Okay. Put my jars in the sink so I can get those washed up. Next, next it says 1.5 pounds of new red potatoes. Well, I was just looking for my red potatoes because I knew I measured them. So where are they? They're still sitting on the scale. Okay, I'm going to wash those up and I'll be right back. Okay, my potatoes are washed. I'm going to switch out my blade. Because I want bigger chunks. Not huge, but bigger than the onion chunks. It's amazing how that worked out. When we bought this chopper, we actually bought it at an auction. Yeah, we're kind of cheap. But yeah, the bowl that comes underneath it had measurements on it, and it was really nice, but it was broken. So my husband glued it back together for me. But there was a piece missing that was about the size of the end of my finger. About that big. So I had a little hole in there. And I used it anyway. I mean, I love this thing. So after a while, I think it was at the same auction just later on, a few months later or something like that, we saw this set of metal bowls. And we got them. And it just so happens that this fits perfectly on this bowl. So that worked out really well. Because I was sad that I wasn't able to use this cutter very much. Because I tried using it with that broken container under it, but it just didn't work right. And now it's perfect. Okay, I have 3 more to chop. You don't have to watch me do this. I'll be back. All right, the potatoes are all cut. Now I'm going to switch my blade again to this one. And I haven't tried this before, so let's see how this works. I'm going to slice. It worked. I'm going to slice my smoked sausage. Oh my goodness. I do enjoy this. Yes, I do. This is great. I usually don't get these perfect sized slices, that kind of thing if I'm just cutting with my knife, but I'm really enjoying this. All right. Now, do I have anything else that needs to be cut? Let's see. No, I don't. Okay. So the next thing that goes in here is a stick of butter. I don't have any butter, but I do have margarine. And I don't have it in sticks. a stick is 8 tablespoons. And I can kind of eyeball that. So, 1, 2. Wait a minute. Is that supposed to be melted butter? I should go back and watch the video again. Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in a separate bowl, mix up all the seasonings, and then put it in there. Okay, that's 2, 4. Good thing tomorrow's grocery day. I need to get some butter. 6. And I'm going to say that's 8 spoons of margarine. Let's get this melted. Okay, while that's melting, I shall gather my other ingredients. Let's see, Cajun seasoning, salt and pepper, and a packet of onion soup mix. There's my Cajun. Is that Cajun? Well, technically it's Creole, but it's good. Okay, we've got mostly melted butter. I started my oven preheating to 350. I'm going to spray my pan, or yeah, my casserole dish. Okay. Oh, I need measuring spoons, don't I? Do I have what I need over here? Oops. Nope. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, I'm going to need a tablespoon of this. Sorry, it's been a while since I've used it. Kind of clumped up on me. Oops. Thought I closed it, but I just opened it to the shaker side. Okay, I've got to sweep my kitchen while this is cooking. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to dump it in there. I'm going to dump it in here, in my butter. Mix that around. Wait a minute. You can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I put that in my butter, and I'm mixing that around. Some salt. Some pepper. Goodness gracious. And then my onion soup packet. Okay. Yeah, the Tony's is still kicking my booty. Okay, wait a minute. What is that? Oh, that was a clump of onion soup mix. Oh, all right. Now I'm going to put that in my veggie and sausage mixture. Mix that up real good. Hurry up, oven. Well, I tell you what, that actually looks really good. I don't know what to serve it with. Wow. Okay, I think that's mixed up real good. Hurry up, oven. Okay, I'm going to dump this into, if I can turn it, there we go. Dump this into my casserole dish. Ooh. Well, I tell you, this has got to be good. It sure looks good. My. That's got potatoes in it. So I'm thinking I should cover it. I got ate up by mosquitoes yesterday, so excuse my itching. Okay, come on, oven. Stay. Okay. Now, I don't know why, but for some strange unknown reason, potatoes will not cook for me in the oven unless I cover them. So, this is supposed to cook 45 to 50 minutes at 350 if my oven ever gets preheated. Okay, I've got that covered nicely. That's going to take a while, I have a feeling. So, I'll bring you back after this is done. Probably 45 to 50 minutes. All right, I'll be back. Okay. Wow. I just I just took the pan out of the oven. I was about to say refrigerator. I took the pan out of the oven. I got a fork and I poked a couple of potatoes. They're not done at all. They're still, after 45 minutes, they are still just as hard as they were when I put them in. So I left the aluminum foil off, and they're back in the oven. I'll check them again in 15 minutes. And I'll check them every 15 minutes until they decide to soften up and get done. I'll let you know what the final time is. Hopefully it won't take too long. Alright, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, this is 15 minutes after the first time I checked. Did you see how hard that potato is? It does not want to get poked. Alright, I'm going to try it. This one actually stayed on the fork, so I'm going to try it and see how done they are. Ugh. Ew. Okay, I'm going to stir this around. Why did that taste like bell pepper? I didn't put any bell pepper in here. Oh, it must be from the Tony's. Okay, because I think there's cayenne in that. Okay. Well, I'll wash my fork. I'm going to put this back in for another 15 minutes. And we'll check it again. Okay, we'll be back. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh, okay. Well, now it's nice and bubbly and nicely browned. Let me get my fork that I washed. I don't know. Well, let's give it a try. I think that's good. Very good. All right, let me get me a plate. Okay, and in the microwave, I've just got some plain hamburger that I need to use up before it goes bad. Oh, hang on a second. Okay. Okay, as I was saying, I've got some hamburger meat in the microwave that I need to use up, but I want to try this first without it. This is really good. The only thing about it, for me, and this is just for me, if you like spice, it'll be perfect. I don't handle spice very well, so that was a little too much of that Tony's that I put in there. Ooh, should have been more like 2 teaspoons. But I'm going to add some of this hamburger to it. See if that tames it down a little bit. Turn the oven off. Hang on, I gotta get a spoon. Ooh. Okay, I just added a little bit of hamburger to it. See if that tamed it down for me. That was plain hamburger. All I put on that was salt and pepper. Okay. That's better as far as the spice goes. It tastes better without the hamburger, but it was too spicy for me. I think still a little spicy, so I might add, I think I might add a spoonful of sour cream to that. Ooh, that really got me. Okay. So, I hope you try this, and if you can handle spice, it's not super spicy, but it's too much for me. I mean, come on, ketchup makes me cry. So, this is really good, really, really good. Yeah, give it a try, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I'm going to. So, oh, I didn't wear my apron. Ooh. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.